Hi friends, I thought for art this week you might like to make a winter tree picture. And I've actually sent home for you a piece of blue construction paper. That can be the background, like the sky behind the tree. And I also sent you a piece of brown construction paper so you can use that to be the trunk of the tree and the branches. And what you're going to do is, so you're not going to cut this piece, right? That's your background piece. You're going to use your brown piece and cut out some rectangles to be the trunk and the branches of the tree. I know really a tree is 3D, but we're making a 2D flat picture and we're going to use rectangles. So I am going to cut a very easy rectangle just along the side here of my paper. Do you see how I'm doing that? There we go. I'm going to make this be the trunk of my tree. That actually looks a little tall for me. I'm going to cut a little piece off. Let's see. Yes, I like that better. So it's going to be glued down to the bottom of my blue paper in the middle, and it's going to come up to about halfway up the paper. So I'm going to put some glue on there. Okay, that's going to be my tree trunk. And if you've looked closely at a tree before, I'm sure you've noticed that the tree trunk is the biggest, thickest part of the tree, right? That's the strong part that's holding up all the branches. I'm going to cut out some rectangles now to be the branches, but they're not going to be as thick, as wide, as big as this rectangle, the tree trunk. I'm going to make them a little bit skinnier, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to cut them a little bit thinner here along the edge, and I'm going to cut out a few of those. Just cut out a few long skinny strips, long skinny rectangles like that. And then I'm going to cut those long ones. I'm going to make some of them a little shorter, some of them a little longer, like that. A little shorter, a little longer. You can get a whole bunch of those cut out ready to go. And then you can glue them on and play around with them to see how you want it to look. So I'm going to start with one of my longer rectangles. I'll put some glue on there. And I'm going to have it coming out of the tree trunk on a bit of a diagonal like this. I think that looks good. And I'm going to get another longer skinny rectangle. And I'm going to have it coming out diagonally over on the other side of the tree trunk. It almost looks like a letter that we know. Can you think of a letter that goes down and up with a straight down part? I think it looks like a Y, doesn't it? When I look at trees, I often see the letter Y in there. Now I'm also going to take another longer one and maybe put it along the middle. Have it coming up the middle. Here we go. There we go. And if you've looked closely at trees, you will see there are long branches and then there are shorter branches that come off of the long branches. So I'm going to use some of those little smaller pieces, smaller rectangles, put some glue on there, and I'm going to have them coming off of the longer branches like this. That's the way. Put some more glue. You can put them wherever you want, right? I could put it here or here or here. And actually, if you put quite a few of those branches, it will look really good, quite realistic, I think. A little more. Let's put another branch over here, maybe. There we go. Do you see more Ys, by the way? I told you I see Ys when I look at trees. Does this look a little bit like a Y? And over here it looks like a Y? And over here it looks like a Y? I could leave it like that, or I could add a few more branches, maybe a few more coming out here and here. Maybe I'll do that. I'll cut out some skinny little rectangles, just a few more to glue them on. And there's no hurry, right? You can take your time. I think artists often just take their time and have fun with it. There we go. There, I think I like how that's looking. Now, to make it look like it's winter time, a winter tree, I'm going to add some snow. And I want you to think about when it's snowing, the snow's coming down from the sky, down, 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 and some of the snow lands on the tree. It doesn't usually cover the whole tree. Not usually. Maybe if it was a really big snowstorm, the whole tree would be covered in snow. But usually when the snow comes down, 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 it lands just in a few places on the tree. Have you noticed that? Maybe you could go outside and look, if it has snowed lately, you could look to see where the snow has landed on the branches. This is what I have noticed. I have noticed that when the snow comes down, 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 it often lands on the tops of the branches, the very tops. And if there's a little groove in there, like a little bowl, the snow fits in there. So I'm going to use white paint. I sent you a little bit of white paint. You have paint in a container, and I sent you a paintbrush. So you're going to use your white paint and your paintbrush, and we'll pretend that's going to be the snow in our picture. All right, now I'm not going to just paint over the whole tree. I'm not going to make it a snowstorm. I'll have just some gentle snow coming down, and let's see where it's going to land. Snow is coming down and landing, just along here, and it's falling and getting caught down in that part of the tree. It's getting caught there. A little bit of snow gathered up here, landed on top of that branch, and it fell down and it's sticking to this part of the branch. Do you see what I'm doing? The snow's coming down and landing and getting caught in some spots here. There. It's like the branches make a little bowl or something for the snow to get caught. Like that. Let's see where else. If the snow was coming down, 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 I bet some of it would fall and get caught right in here. That's what I think. Let's see where else the snow would land. Up on the top and down into here. Down into here, catching it in there. Like that. And I think some more snow would probably get caught down in here. And I see a branch here. The snow would come down, 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 and probably get caught on this branch like this. What do you think? Does that look like a winter tree where the snow has gotten caught on some of the branches? You could also put some snow on the ground, right? Let's make some snow that has fallen down on the ground. And if you want, it could still be snowing, so you could have snow still coming down, little dots of snow falling down all around. And there you will have a tree in the winter. There. Have fun making your winter tree.